We have with us Ren Ito, who's the co-founder of Sakana AI, and he's about to tell us more about how AI that just grows and not just trains. So with that, over to you, and let's have you on stage right away for your presentation as well.
Thank you very much, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is such a pleasure to be here and then talk about this topic with everybody here. I think we've been hearing a lot of discussion today, and then the overarching theme is that, the tons of monies are flowing into the AI space. We are talking about humongous amount of data, and then we are asking this pivotal question: who in the world will be winning this AI race? If you're mixing up all those data points, the tons of capital, tons of data, sounds like the answer is very clear. The biggest guy who has the biggest amount of money and biggest amount of data will be winning the race. Let me today challenge this conventional wisdom. Because if you remember what happened in the past 12 months, I think in year 2025, whenever I'm playing around with somebody else's AI, I was overly excited with XAI last year. And then I renewed my sense how amazing OpenAI is toward the middle of last year. And then toward the end of last year, I saw, Google is coming back. Let's take a look at this, because humongous amount of energies and the money is flowing into this space. Google, OpenAI, Anthropic, XAI, you name it. Those big guys are playing with a big check. And yet, there is no crystal clear winner yet. Do I want to join this game? Probably no, because I feel like even with tens of billions of money, winner is not yet clear. Another thing, if you're taking a look at one level lower than those hyperscalers, you have a lot of companies from Japan, India, Europe, etc., etc. And then, of course, these guys are not yet as high-performing as OpenAI or Google. But what is the difference? The difference, I might say, will be negligible, and the amount of the money we are pouring in is significantly different. Then, this is getting another reason why you're placing too much money into this game. Even more than that, you are catching up with the technology. So yes, there might be a few months gap between the state-of-the-art AI and less state-of-the-art, but people are catching up. So this area, the foundation model layer, is quickly getting commoditized. What will be the right approach for the rest of the world? I believe, rather than spending too much money into making the foundation model, I have to enjoy what's out there. There are hundreds of thousands of foundation models scattered around in the open source community. And then what I am asking myself, on top of making my own foundation model, is how we can take advantage of this very fortunate situation that so many different models are out there, and we have to devise better strategy of utilizing that. Second thing, it's not just about making models. Yes, the models are great. We explained that how great the models are. But if you're trying to connect the models with your application, how many people are satisfied with just connecting the dots? If you, for example, one of my clients are the banks, the huge Japanese banks. You want to automate the process of the loan application. If you are chucking in your entire data of the bank and a client information into the best model of the world, Google or ChatGPT, whatever, can you get the automatic answer whether to approve or disapprove that loan application? No. What's wrong about that? What's wrong is the model itself, however advanced they are, is not as smart as God. We have to admit that. People are talking about AGI, artificial general intelligence, for quite a bit, but AGI hasn't come yet, meaning that you cannot solely, exclusively rely on the model to solve your problem. So there have to be some gap between the model layer and application layer. And then this is something like the know-hows, unwritten rules, whatever the know-hows you're picking up as a junior bankers or senior bankers, in order to carry out your own responsibility, you cannot just rely on a 50-page manual, which is telling you what to do. Because if that is the case, and then the model is a God level smart, you only have to have a model and 50-page manual to solve everything. But a situation is not as simple as that. You have to pick up, collect a lot of know-hows, the domain knowledge, and whatever discretion the human bankers are exercising in order to solve the problem. So this is something which is missing from just the model layer. What many of the AI companies now are talking about is we have to do something more than just developing a model. Model is getting a commodity, so it itself is getting slightly less exciting. But also, we cannot sole-handedly rely on the model. We have to do something more than that. What does this mean for the rest of the world, including India, Japan, and Europe, or Africa, Middle East? Because the question which I've been presenting here is basically starting as a commercial question. I'm trying to find my own domain. Okay, it's not just doing the foundation model. What about defense? What about financial sectors? But also, coincidentally, this question comes back to the sovereign AI question. What is the area or domains or specialties or added value which are left for countries like India or Japan, which is ability to take best advantage of so many different models. It's a division of labor. You can rely, we are in a very fortunate situation. You can rely on so many different models. And also, you have your own specific industry or sector you may want to empower with an AI. The economic benefit of AI is coming not just from the AI sector as a sector. AI is great because AI can strengthen many different sectors and industry. This comes back to the final question of what will be the division of labor between AI and human being. Whenever I'm talking with my clients, they're hesitantly asking me this question. So, by introducing AI, are you replacing human being? No. My answer will be human in the loop. Because in order to effectively develop an AI which can actually deliver the results, you have to learn from the human. I said collecting the know-hows, collecting the unwritten rules, collecting the nuances. You need an input from the experienced human bankers. So yes, human in the loop is crucially important to develop a model or AI solution. At the same time, this has another direction, which is younger bankers can learn from this AI system. In order for that junior banker to be a senior banker, it may take 10 years, 20 years, because the manual is not enough. You have to learn from your day-to-day, asking your client, asking from your senior officers. But by the introduction of some sort of automation of this loan application process, for example, you don't have to bug your senior members or your clients all the time. It's almost like playing the video game or online studying materials. You can accelerate your speed of learning. And then I think this is a crucially important two directions which AI is bringing to the application, to the real industry. Human being is providing feedback in order to make the AI relevant and strong. At the same time, human being is not replaced. Human being is being augmented by the introduction of this specified AI solution. And I think this is where we have to discuss where the future is going in terms of finding our own creative niche as a company or a country, but also as a human being. We are finding our creative niche by understanding that AI is not replacing human being, but AI is augmenting human being in this way and that way. So this is how I'm very much getting bullish and excited about the future of AI, not just about a foundation model, but how we are actually using this AI for the real-day application. Thank you very much.